What's up? What's up? It's Amar TV, and you say me. And I say wait. But what's going on? This is another video. You feel what I'm saying? I'm live. I got a live video going on today. You feel what I'm saying? As y'all see, I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Up in the AM, going crayon. You know what I'm saying? Paying my dues to the sun. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, trying to get the orientation right because I ain't trying to put my heart too much in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, what going on, y'all? As y'all see from the title, bro, today's video is going to be about a topic that I just thought of, spiritual distancing, and it's based off the social distancing that was implemented during the times of COVID. You feel what I'm saying? It's basically a version of that, but for the spirit. You feel what I'm saying? To basically protect you and basically to use your consciousness as protecting spiritually. You feel what I'm saying? Energetically, so you don't go through certain experiences or be around certain people or catch certain spiritual parasites or viruses or being engulfed or enveloped in trauma. You feel what I'm saying? So that you don't go to these things and basically taint your spirit and make you have to do extra work that you don't have to do. Basically, it's basically to keep you on the correct paths and keep boundaries around you so that you don't have to backtrack. You feel what I'm saying? Keep you close to your purpose, keep you on track. You feel what I'm saying? Without all the extra BS. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's get into the topic. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna sip my tea real quick, nigga. That bitch so hot. But hell y'all look though. So with that being said, bro, spiritual distancing. It can come in many forms. And in this topic is basically about using your consciousness in order to prevent certain situations, in order to free yourself, in order to, you know what I'm saying, be aware of certain people and the attributes that they carry, because these attributes will affect you. You feel what I'm saying? It's basically about that. You feel what I'm saying? So look, getting into it, something that you may realize this, you feel what I'm saying, through your life journey, but being around the wrong people can really mess you up. You feel what I'm saying? You can be a star student in class and get around the wrong people, then they have you failing and you don't even know how to get back as a star student. You don't even talk to these people no more. You still failing. You feel what I'm saying? These people can cause an imprint on you that can last even when they're outside of your life. You feel what I'm saying? And it's come in many forms. Like example, emotional people, over emotional people. You feel what I'm saying? People who prioritize emotion over intuition, intellect, intelligence, guidance, wisdom, intuition. You know what I'm saying? People who prioritize emotion over these things. These are some of the people that you don't want to be around. You feel what I'm saying? Because these people are very detrimental to not only your reality, but their own reality. You feel what I'm saying? Or maybe not their own reality, because their own reality consists of chaos and toxicity. So it's not necessarily detrimental to them. You feel what I'm saying? But it's detrimental to your reality, because your reality does not consist of toxicity. You feel what I'm saying? Your reality does not consist of the same things that their reality consists of. You feel what I'm saying? Their reality is built upon these things. Yours isn't. You feel what I'm saying? So coming in contact with these people, they're going to introduce these energies into your reality, which you do not want, because they will not be beneficial for you. What will most be beneficial for you? Let me fix the tripod real quick, man. Give me 1 second. Let me fix the tripod so I can stand it up right here on this spot I'm gonna be in. But yeah, what would be most beneficial for you is to stay away from people who are over emotional. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about this because I seen a post, a girl, she was like, she don't play by her emotions, which basically says she moves strictly off emotions, and that's the worst type of not only woman but person to be around in general. Somebody who would just move strictly off their emotions. That's not somebody that you really want to interact with in life. You feel what I'm saying? This person is a liability to anything in life. You feel what I'm saying? They're unstable. They will do you any kind of way based off their emotions. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a type of person that you can invest in any type of way. Not financially, physically, not spiritually, not mentally, not emotionally. Definitely not emotionally, because you invest in this person emotionally, you going to be walking around this bitch hurt. And you know what I'm saying? But like, you can walk around this bitch playing the clarinet. You know what I'm saying? Or what that shit Mr. Crowd was doing, playing the mini violin. You're going to be... You gotta be playing that motherfucker, you feel what I'm saying? Cause these folks don't came in your life and done fucked you over, did some crazy shit to you. You got your woot the woot the woot. You know what I'm saying? So it's about being aware of these signs. Like some signs you can see somebody is over emotional is if they're very reactive. You feel what I'm saying? They don't tend to think before they do things or say things. They tend to make an action off emotion and then backtrack and justify that emotional reaction based off, you feel what I'm saying, how they felt. But what they use, okay, they act out of emotion and they use their emotions to justify their emotional reaction, you feel what I'm saying, which is toxic, as you see. Because that's like right now, if you said something and I misinterpreted and I got mad and I punched you and then I used me getting mad as a reason for me punching you, even though the reason for me getting mad was invalid anyway, you feel what I'm saying? And even if the reason for me getting mad was valid, the action of a punch may not have been justified, you feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, you want to stay away from people like that because they're going to give you experiences like that, you know what I'm saying? Take my socks off so I can ground, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Got these Tasmanian devil socks on because I'm twisting up a Billy, get silly, hey, get silly, hey, face ass bitch. But hell yeah. But yeah, another thing, bro, like, you want to be self-aware, bro. Like, you want to be very self-aware because there's a lot of people out here who aren't self-aware. You feel what I'm saying? They aren't self-aware and they don't have the awareness or self-control or self-restraint for certain things. You feel what I'm saying? So when they come in contact with you, they have a lack of and you have a fulfillment of. So basically what they're gonna try to do is put you in a position to where you have a lack of, and that's gonna make them feel like they have a fulfillment of, you feel what I'm saying? Or at least make you feel like you have a lack of, because you still may not have a lack of. But what they're gonna do is try to derail you off what you know. You feel what I'm saying? So you know that you're doing this for a certain reason, you know what you're doing, and their job because they're in a state of lack is to come and be like, hey, you're crazy, you're tripping for doing what you're doing and manipulate you into get you out of your groove, you feel what I'm saying? So example, if you're doing things out of discipline, they gonna tell you that you're doing things out of something else, you feel what I'm saying? Or okay, let me give you a good example. Let's just say you're setting boundaries with someone because if you don't set these boundaries, you're going to have to experience the consequences of these actions. They're gonna make it seem like you're either being stubborn or you're being manipulative or narcissistic or you're, you know what I'm saying, holding a grudge. That's the one I heard. I'm holding a grudge, what women say a lot is you something. They say something. You feel what I'm saying? I don't talk to people like that, so I can't even think of shit out of my head because I don't talk to these type of people, nigga. I say the fuck from around these people, bitch. You see where I be at, bitch? I be out in the sun doing my thing by myself. You feel what I'm saying? Don't associate with these people because that's how you get fucked up in life. You feel me? Because we talking about spiritual protection. It's like being around the wrong people can get you locked up, can get you in the wrong situations. Being around the wrong people spiritually can get you spiritually messed up, can put you in a spiritual disorientation. You feel what I'm saying? Which is why you want to surround yourself with the correct people that's going to have you feeling good about yourself, have you within a fulfilled state, you feel what I'm saying, that you know how to pour into you because they poured into themselves, you feel what I'm saying? You don't want to be around people who take. You don't want to be around people who are emotionally reactive, you feel what I'm saying? You don't not want to be around people who don't feel like they're responsible for their emotions, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it. You control how you feel, how you react, and how you respond to something. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody act like that's not their control and that you made them have this reaction by something that you said or did, that tells you how they are right there. It's not an accountable person. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, the only time they're gonna be accountable is with people who are other people who are toxic. You feel what I'm saying? When they come around you, they're not gonna be accountable. But when they go around other people who are toxic, that's when they be accountable. You feel what I'm saying? I've seen it multiple times in life where, okay, let's just say somebody who actually, like, the abusers are only considerate to other abusers, is what I'm trying to say. For what I'm saying? Like, their mother may be an abuser, and that's one of the only people they consider. They go to work and they consider their boss. They go to work and they consider, you feel what I'm saying, people who are over them. But people who are at that level, they always be the abuser to them. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get my tea. That's why this video is about using your discernment to navigate through the oceans of chaos. Because this shit is around us, you feel what I'm saying? You go outside, you're gonna be around these people. If you want to have great people in your life, you have to go through the trials and tribulations of learning how to deal with effed up people, you feel what I'm saying? So that you can attract better people. And it's not that you're just like these people, which is the reason that you're attracting them. It's just that you have to go to these trials and tribulations in order to gain awareness, to gain consciousness, in order to spiritually develop, in order to evolve spiritually. You feel what I'm saying? Evolve your soul information. So that when you do go out in public, you don't have to always be super thinking and super aware and super, I'm not aware, but super on edge. You feel what I'm saying? Super cautious. You can just vibe and you can let your spirit have a spiritual discernment, so you know, okay, I can see the signs of this person off rip, so I know not to even go down that path. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm gonna talk to them, I'm a boop boop boop, I'm gonna sprinkle talk to them. I'm not gonna goddamn invest anything into this person. I'm not gonna invest any time into this person. I'm not gonna invest any energy to this person. I'm not gonna invest any emotion into this person. I'm gonna just see them for what they are and keep on pushing. You feel what I'm saying? And then eventually you'll be able to keep yourself away from the messed up people long enough in order to keep space for good people to come into your life, for you to interact with. You feel what I'm saying? For you to be able to be open with, for you to be able to be emotional with, for you to be able to be loving with, for you to be able to be just free. It's free. Because I know, I'm speaking for myself, and y'all may be like this too, but I don't like being around people to where I have to be restrictive. Like, I don't want to have to not be loving. I don't want to have to not be considerate. I don't want to have to not be, you feel what I'm saying? These things I love being. These things that are better for the world. I don't want to have to go through life not being these things because there are messed up people who would take advantage of these things and make you not want to do these things anymore. So I just stay from around people, and when I do find good people, I be that with them, you feel what I'm saying? And when I'm not around people that's able to be susceptible to that or reciprocal of that, I keep a distance. You want to keep a distance from these people, you feel what I'm saying? Because you got to look at it like COVID, nigga. Coronavirus, nigga, you got to look at it like Bird Box too, bitch. Bird Box, bitch, I can't look at you, bitch. You can't even look at them, bitch. I got a Bird Box share, bitch. You got a Bird Box these folks, you feel what I'm saying? You got to look at them like this right here, you know what I'm saying? Cause they'll try to rope you in, bro. And matter of fact, one of their main tactics of confusion is, for one, manipulation, but it's also just like it's attacking your character and attacking who you are and trying to trigger you. That's one of their main methods of confusion. That's how they tie you in, because they trigger you. Don't let these people trigger you. Because telling you, bro, they'll come on this bitch and trigger the fuck out you and act like it's something wrong with you. You feel what I'm saying? They'll come on this bitch and do whatever, say whatever, whoop the whoop the whoop. And then, you know what I'm saying? Sit back and play victim like something wrong with you. You feel what I'm saying? And then they'll continue to do a cycle of this over and over again, triggering you, playing victim, mending things, triggering you, playing victim, many things. It'll be a cycle of that shit over and over again until they have ingrained themselves in your nervous system to where they're taking your energy even when they're not present in your environment. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So when you're doing everything in life, you're responding and reacting based off the energy signature that they left in your life. You feel what I'm saying? When you go talk to your next spouse, you're still reacting to the things that happened from your last spouse. You feel what I'm saying? Which means you're still feeding energy into them. You know what I'm saying? Because look, imagine you had one phone carrier and then you move to the next phone carrier. But this old phone carrier is ingrained into your bank account. It's ingrained into your, you know what I'm saying? It's ingrained into all your records. So when you move to the next phone carrier, you're trying to pay them, but the old phone carrier is still inside of all your paperwork. You feel what I'm saying? They still on your they still got auto what you call it? What they call auto pay? You feel what I'm saying? They still got auto paying your shit. They still got your social security number and all your shit into their systems. You feel what I'm saying? So they still receiving that money. So every time you try to pay your phone bill, you paying it straight to the old carrier rather than the new carrier. You don't want to do that, bro. And really the best thing for a lot of people to learn how to do is to let go. because especially when in these situations, learn how to let go. Be comfortable with being in the under position to let somebody say some shit to you when you walk away, or you got down somebody do some shit try to trigger you and you just take it. Somebody try to disrespect you and you just okay, fine. Learn how to walk away from that. You feel what I'm saying? Don't just sit there and be like okay and stay with them. You feel what I'm saying? And don't cuss them out and then leave, nigga. Let that shit happen and then just be like, oh, don't react to it and walk away. That's how you save yourself. You feel what I'm saying? This SOS out here, nigga. You can't save nobody else. Especially if they don't want to be saved. What J. Cole say, if she don't want to be saved, don't save her. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta listen to J. Cole on that one. Cause that boy spit a ball on that one. If they don't want to be saved, don't save them. A lot of people don't want to be saved, and what they do is act like they want to be saved, and they kind of drag you down. You feel what I'm saying? They either drag you down or try to drag you down and pull themselves up. You feel what I'm saying? Like you ever seen somebody drowning and they panicking, so they pull the person who's trying to save them underwater to save themselves and push their head up, and then they're drowning the person that's trying to save them. That's what these people do. That's why it's important to spiritual distance, so you stay around from people like that. You feel what I'm saying? Cause they like quicksand. They're spiritual quicksand, nigga. You stay distant from these motherfuckers, you feel what I'm saying? That's how you keep your protection. That's how you keep the love for yourself. That's how you not be confused. That's how you not be in a state of doubt. That's how you know what I'm saying? That's how you do the things that you gotta do. So with that being said, bro, last topic. Last chapter, whatever you want to call it, motherfucker. Go. Last chapter. Preserving your energy and peace is the top thing that you can do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when you preserve your energy and peace, you keeping yourself straight. You feel what I'm saying? Preserve yourself in all situations. As a matter of fact, not just even spiritually and mentally and emotionally, nigga, physically too. You feel what I'm saying? Always have yourself right. Make sure you are straight before anything else. I don't care if you're in a 3-year relationship, bitch. Make sure that your ass is right. You feel what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, the motherfucker that's around you, it's a high chance that they is planning to boom, boom, boom on you and then abandon you. You feel what I'm saying? They came on your ship, taking all your shit off your ship, and then finna jump ship with your shit. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, you gotta learn how to jump ship before they jump ship. You feel what I'm saying? Cut the losses. They can have everything on that ship, but jump off the ship before that bitch sink. Because when it sink, bitch, you gonna be stuck. You know what I'm saying? You know that been poking the fuck out. But yeah, spiritual protection, bro. Like, having your protection is the top. You know what I'm saying? It's priority. Preserving yourself is priority. You feel what I'm saying? Self-preservation. And they gonna make it seem like something wrong with you because you trying to. Bro, how many females trying to make it seem like something wrong with me because I'm like, bro, I'm not dealing with that shit, bro. I deserve peace, bro. I deserve respect, bro. I'm not finna keep fucking with you because you trying to take it. You're not being peaceful. You're not being respectful of me or considerate of nothing of me, but you want all this. You want me to be respectful and considerate you and all this and that, but you're not reciprocating that at all. You're actually doing the opposite. You're being disrespectful and inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? And they act like something wrong with me for not done deal with some bullshit. Like example, I'm gonna give y'all some real life examples. Like I don't talk to women and they were like, I can clearly see that talking to them is gonna be an issue. You feel what I'm saying? Like by the way that they talking, how they get so triggered and react to things so instantly, how they just misinterpret things and go off how you say something and they just stop listening, and then everything that you're saying, they're not hearing nothing that you're saying. They're hearing what their emotions telling them. You telling them A, B, C, their emotion telling them hell, 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 and all they hearing is hell, hell, hell. So every time you say something, it's gonna be manipulated. You feel what I'm saying? In order to fit their emotions. That ain't what you want. That's some of the most toxic shit. Why you want to be around somebody who can't hear nothing that you saying? You telling them something directly, telling it honestly. You telling them some good information. You actually giving them information. And they're choosing to ignore the things that you're saying and choosing to replace them with things that they feel. So you saying, hey, the way that you did this, hey, you saying, hey, the way that you did this, it came off is like this. And they're refusing, they don't want to acknowledge that, you feel what I'm saying? Because that means that they done something wrong. And a lot of people don't want to be wrong because they are not self-reflective. They are not accountable. They don't want to take accountability, so they're going to do anything to escape accountability. And a lot of times what they do to escape accountability, it's either go dry and distance or they try to flip it around and manipulate you. And sometimes they do both. Sometimes they try to flip around, manipulate you, and then pull back. So it make it seem like they in the right. So it make it seem like, oh, I had to tell the motherfucker off and cut him off. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, they seen that you was trying to make up some accountability because you just brought up an issue. Not like you said no wrong stuff. You just brought up an issue. And they did not want to be accountable for their actions, for their wrongdoings. So they flipped the situation around and made it seem like you tripping and then skirted off before they had to take accountability. You feel what I'm saying? They basically took the hot potato, threw it back in your hand, and then ran off. You know what I'm saying? But example is I don't been on talking to women and like I can see like they're masculine, they're overly aggressive. You feel what I'm saying? They're overly aggressive. I'm like, I don't like that because I know the signs of it. I've dealt with it before. I know the signs of these messed up women. I'm not saying it's just women, but I'm speaking from my own perspective, with my own life experiences, nigga. I don't fuck with men, so I can't say shit about men. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all want to hear some shit about a man, go talk to a woman about that. You know what I'm saying? I give my perspective from dealing with dudes from a friend perspective, but I can't get no relationship perspective on no man because I'm not no man. I don't know how to do it, no man, no relationship. I wouldn't. I don't even want to know, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how to deal with a man in a relationship, so I can't give y'all no goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I can give y'all, because I'm not the average man. I've been different since I was a child, so I can't even give y'all tips on how a man feels and this and that, because these niggas think a whole different than me. I think way different, and I move way different. You feel what I'm saying? They be having conversations, and I stay out of these conversations because I don't agree with none of that shit they saying. You feel what I'm saying? I don't agree with these females or these males. I don't agree with none of that ass. You know what I'm saying? So I stay out the way and do my own thing.